Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to the school live, the teacher's live. I'm here with you. It's the second week. So, assuming that I have survived the first one, it's quite good. What should I say? Today, there's an idea to... Why doesn't it follow my face? It should. However, anyways, the idea is to introduce past tense. I thought of doing it last week on Friday, but didn't have enough time to do this. I mean the second graders. Why like this? Because I don't actually remember if I have talked about this in previous videos, but I checked their books and there is no past at all. So there's tons of vocabulary, but they cannot say even the simplest word was. I mean, how was your weekend? It was good. It was sunny. So I want to introduce this today, at least to have some. So this one word was, and later where. And why so? Just to introduce a little bit more usage to the vocabulary that we have. By this I mean that we can talk about something that's relevant to them, more or less relevant at least. So not only, talk about jungle animals, but it's quite loud here probably, but something that they can actually use in everyday life of a second year pupil at school. And there is also a train going up, so. But this idea of introducing something really relevant, something really useful, I mean everyone did something at the weekend. So maybe I won't introduce for a long time words, so verbs in past form, like in irregular verbs, or just a few, one or two more. Even regular, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't have to know the theory, but rather acquire it. Yes, from the context, with the usage, etc. So I would like to follow the Krashen's idea more, because both books are following a rather, what I would call a grammatical approach. So there are tons of conscious grammar learning, and from my own experience, I see it doesn't work very well for language acquisition. Yeah, for language learning. Yes, if we think about Krashen. So the same thing applies for both groups that I teach. So I want them to feel the language more, rather than only learn it and know the rules. And of course, I still need to follow the program, the syllabus, etc. So there's no way of omitting it. However, there is a way of turning it into something more useful for them, to awaken the feeling of I call it feeling of the language. Yes, you feel like you speak your mother tongue. When you speak your mother tongue, whatever it is, you'd never think of grammar, you just use it. I want to help them at least partially achieve something like this. So that's why today the word was, the past form of to be, one of them. Only, just to limit it, and we will use the weather that we've learned. Yes, I know, at least theoretically they know the days of the week, so we can review them and then talk about the weather. What was the weather like on Monday, on Tuesday, etc, etc. So this would be useful. Later I will be able to use this in a structure like, where were you at the weekend? I was in a park, something like this. And with the 6th grade, we're going to talk about music. The idea here is, to talk about something that I hope they're interested in. So to lower the affective filter, maybe make them listen to a few things in music or discover some English music, we will see. And at the same time, you know, review the much and many words, or countable, uncountable nouns, a little bit. So of course it would be difficult to do it only in the context of music, because it's not that obvious. But as we talked about food a little bit last week, so as a revision I'll try to mix them or do an exercise, or to like at least have 5 minutes for that, so that with the idea of spaced repetition they will have contact with the thing. Will it go? Will it work? Will it do its job? We'll see. I'll tell you, of course, after the classes how it went, and whether I succeeded or not. Of course, success here is difficult to measure after one lesson. The idea is that the acquisition process will be happening, so it's very difficult to like assess it after only one lesson, or like on lesson by lesson basis. But we'll see. I will share my thoughts with you later. So thank you for now, and see you later. Hello. As you can see, I survived, so that's not bad. However, if I start the thing with however, it means something didn't go according to plan, obviously. But the thing was that the second grade had something else planned, and therefore the whole lesson was, let's say, lost, so I couldn't do it. On the other hand, I managed at least to introduce in the 5 minutes or like 3 minutes that I had the was with how was the weekend, and we did it. So hopefully tomorrow I'll do what I planned and it will work. Somehow it will work out. With the 6th grade there was some mess too, but we did what we had to do. So the minimum was done. I'm super happy about it, and hopefully they will learn. They've learned a little bit, but we will see. I feel that because of doing the bare minimum, I would need to go back to this lesson from today and do it. Do this topic again, or like do more of it. So I hope that I will manage to find a way of tracking my face on this device. So I'm a little bit tired after these surprises, which are of course standard at schools, but yeah, this is the thing. So generally, yeah, tired but happy, and we shall see what the next day will bring. And that would be all. There's nothing much to say, so thank you very much for today. See you tomorrow, and have a nice day, guys.